So OpenAI's latest model, GPT 5.6 Soul, just ended up hacking HuggingFace. And this wasn't even malicious. It hacked HuggingFace during model evaluation because it was trying to solve some problem to rank higher on some benchmark. And I'm not here to cover the news. Way too many people have done that before me. You don't need to hear that from me. I'm just going to share something that I find interesting over here. People like Demis Hassabis from Google have been talking about these security and safety issues for years, way before even LLMs came out. And I think this whole incident is a very good example of why. Like, this wasn't a malicious attack. This wasn't even something like, hey, go hack HuggingFace. It was nothing like that. The model was literally trying to solve a benchmark. Like, it was literally being tested on a benchmark for cybersecurity stuff. It was not an evil model. It was nothing like that. It was literally trying to solve a benchmark. And to solve said benchmark, it literally found a 0-day vulnerability in HuggingFace, escaped its own sandbox, got internet access, which, if you don't know, LLMs don't have internet access, but it got that, it escalated its privileges, it stole credentials, it chained multiple exploits together, and hacked the production infrastructure of a very large VC-backed startup and pulled the answers it needs for that benchmark directly from their database. What the actual fuck? And the problem that I think we have over here is that this isn't some random WordPress blog that some kid is running. This is HuggingFace. HuggingFace is literally one of the largest and most important AI infrastructure teams of all time. HuggingFace is literally one of the most important AI infrastructure startups that we've got currently. And their security team is very serious about these issues. This was not something that should have happened in the first place. This was not something that should have even been possible. Like, this exploit the GPT 5.6 used was actually pretty complicated. And that exactly is the safety problem. Like, you don't need some, people talk about the coming dystopia from AI models and all that. You don't need an actually evil or malicious model to bring about that dystopia. You just need something like GPT 5.6. A very capable, very intelligent model that's just trying to pursue some simple task and trying to solve it in a way that nobody ever expected, by hacking a website. Like, of course, there's a ton of hype and marketing about this stuff, and there's also a ton of hype and marketing to stop this whole AI development and all that because of all the fears surrounding AI, right? And I don't necessarily agree with that. I think this technology should continue to be developed, and that we shouldn't use safety as an excuse to, stop pursuing this technology. But at the same time, like, we can't just pretend that something like this was a mistake or it's not going to happen in the future. Because the thing is, the more capable these models become, the more we're making them more and more autonomous, right? They can make more decisions themselves without involving us humans in those decisions. And when you do that, you end up with something like this. The model wants to get some answers for its cybersecurity evaluation. Instead of trying to come up with those answers, which I guess it didn't have in the training data or something, it decides to go hack a 0-day exploit from one of the most important AI companies we've got, figure out an exploit to hack it that would have taken years or decades for normal hackers, and then just steal data from their production databases to answer some random question in the cybersecurity evaluation. Like, we don't even need to give them a malicious prompt in order for them to do malicious things at this point. Imagine someone giving Fable 5 a prompt like, hey, go make me money please, and then Fable 5 decides to go rob a bank. Like, that's basically what happened over here. Someone gave AI a prompt to make some money, and the AI decided to hack a bank. How do we prevent something like that? I don't know, but I also don't think these guys know. And I don't think they're taking this thing seriously.